What's going on, guys? It's Chev. We're here back on Modern Warfare 2, probably for the final time, at least for, you know, a good amount of time, because tomorrow Omni-Man actually comes out on Mortal Kombat 1, and definitely gonna go and do a video on Omni-Man. Real quick, I want to thank everybody for all the love and support on all the videos recently. It's been super fun. Definitely been missing some more days here and there just leading up to Modern Warfare 3, but that's just, you know, in preparation. Just no need to worry about every single day, just like, what am I gonna grind for next? What's next? We've known what's next for a good amount of time. It is that massive camo grind over on Modern Warfare 3 incoming. So speaking of Modern Warfare 3, they ended up putting out an update, and so when you launch Call of Duty now, the Call of Duty app thing, it immediately puts you into Modern Warfare 3, I'm noticing, which is actually really smart by Activision, because they're just like, okay, what do we do? All these little things that we can do to get people to go and select the newer game over the older game. Let's make it so when you open the Call of Duty app, it's immediately going to launch you into the newest experience. Now that makes sense as a product, but it's just small little things like that. Also the little tricks of, you know, what order will you go and put the playlists in? That also has an effect on how many people end up using the playlist. So for example, if the first playlist that you select as a new player is Team Deathmatch, it's actually likely that people aren't just picking Team Deathmatch because it's their favorite mode, it's because it's the first thing that they ended up seeing. The most casual of casual player will end up selecting almost every single time the first playlist that they end up seeing. Not all of them, but a good amount of players will actually do that, which is what a lot of people took advantage of in the older Call of Duty, where people would go into Team Deathmatch because that's where the most casual players are, because Team Deathmatch is the first and default playlist that pops up. So speaking of this camo grind, I virtually have every camo that I can get at the moment. Right here, I have 314 out of 331. So I'm missing like, what, like 17 camos or so. And the thing is, whenever I go and look over at all of these though, I'm missing one woodland camo, one fun camo, one stripes camo. Technically, I can only earn 3 more camos here, and then the rest of them, I don't see them anywhere. It's odd. So I'm assuming the rest of the camos are, what, event camos that I didn't do? Something like that. I know that I didn't unlock the, what was it, Eddie's camo? I didn't unlock that one because I can still see the challenge over on the squall over here. I go over to all camos, events. I can still see this camo here. All the rest of these, I didn't unlock these either because I'm not doing the raid either, so these all count as well. There's like 6 raid camos. You have to get 40 operator kills while prone with a battle rifle. Now, the challenge is still here for some reason, but you actually can't complete it. I've gotten multiple prone kills with a battle rifle, and it's just not counted. So I'm assuming that this is just some kind of visual bug and this shit just shouldn't be here, or it's just there to tease me and to let me know, haha, you didn't complete this event. I don't know. Although I did get all of the relevant event camos here, all the animated ones, but for some reason I don't have this one. The thing is, the only things that I have left are melee challenges, which is like 50 kills, 40 kills or something with like 3 different ones, and I'm done. So dual Camos, I'm missing this one. I'm missing the Tonfa, 40 kills with the Tonfa. For some reason, it's showing that it's not counting, even though I absolutely have gotten kills with them. And then the last one is, I'm assuming, pickaxe, 40 kills with the pickaxe. So if I go over here to the Tonfa, why isn't it counting? I have to get the Tonfa to level 15 first, then I have to get 40 kills. That is egregious, which is definitely one of the reasons why I'm just not gonna do the rest of the melee things. I mean, it's fine. I have only basically today to go and do it, and tomorrow is Mortal Kombat day for me, and that MW3 happens, and that's it. So MW3 ended up getting some updates, and people can actually go and, I guess, play the game in offline mode. If you are someone that wants to do that, don't post any videos or anything on it, because you're gonna get copyright striked immediately. Yes, you bought the game. Yes, it's available to you. Yes, you can get in, but that doesn't mean that the embargo is lifted. Another thing is that I'm trying my hardest not to go and use any of my double XP stuff, especially on all these weapons, because I just don't really care about them. People are noticing some quality of life changes though, because they ended up getting access to it. There's some things that are definitely changed from the beta. I'm trying to save all my double XP things, because from what I know, all the double XP stuff over on MW2 is going to carry over to MW3. And at this point, I wish I hadn't used a lot of them. I have like 15, 16 hours of double XP, but I also am just going to buy the battle pass straight out to get as many XP things as possible, especially for this grind. It's worth it at the moment. Come the next couple seasons, it's not worth it at all. I went 9 and 12 that game. Please put me in an easier game. I'm using melee weapons. Don't do this to me. That's another thing. I'm still debating on what I'm going to do first. At first, I was thinking, hey, maybe it's a good idea if I actually, in theory, think about this. I technically wouldn't have to use any of the double XP stuff if I started either the zombies grind or the multiplayer grind with Modern Warfare 2 weapons. If I do Modern Warfare 2 weapons first, I don't have to worry about leveling any of them because every single one of them are complete. So I'm not gatekept by XP or tokens. But at the same time, I want to be able to, you know, use new weapons and things like that. So yesterday, people ended up leaking like in-game screenshots of like all of the mastery camos and stuff. I think Sledgehammer actually posted like 2 of them. but they didn't post the zombies ones. And one of the biggest ones that people were paying attention to was the bioluminescent. That was my personal favorite as well. You have like the interstellar camo, the bioluminescent, the borealis, and then like the Orion and some other shit I can't remember anymore. Video I saw of the bioluminescent was actually on a Modern Warfare 2 weapon, which is weird, but they said that it wouldn't work that way, and I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Maybe it's just some weird offline thing where it works like that. But number one, it's weird that it works on Modern Warfare 2 weapons and they're not allowing it to be on there. You should be able to just swap all the mastery camos between them. Who gives a fuck? I guess they don't want people to feel satisfied with the idea of like, oh, well, this person has Orion and a lot of stats and the percentages of people that have actually unlocked Orion, and they don't want people to be able to slap Orion onto all of their MW3 weapons and then not even feel like doing the camo grind because they're already satisfied with Orion. That's the only thing that I can think of. Anyway, they got some quality of life stuff. Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer changes found so far, so yeah, people are just in there looking at stuff. The calling card in the top right in the match, instead of it just being like a little display thing that just says the person's name with whatever streak they're on, it actually has the calling card behind it, and it actually looks really, really cool. So somebody like me who has the Grand Mastery charm from Modern Warfare 2, I'm assuming that I can still use that thing, and you'll be able to see it whenever, you know, I get kill streaks or call in a kill streak, whatever, score streaks, all that stuff. The kill counter is actually back. Now, I don't know what kind of kill counter, though. Is it at the bottom? Is it, you know, in a different spot? I personally prefer it down in the bottom, Modern Warfare 2019 style. It also made the editing a lot easier, especially through a lot of gameplays, because a lot of the time when I'm editing through things, I have it in, like, you know, 1.5, 2x speed, and sometimes I can miss some kills and stuff like that in streaks that I'm editing together for, like, editing purposes and whatever. If there's a lull between a couple kills, it's nice to be able to see, you know, what number kill I'm on to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like, if I have, like, a nuke streak out there, I don't want to end up missing like 2 or 3 kills in that nuke streak, and then it just like looks stupid. There's a slide only option. I don't know why they call it a slide only option. It's basically being able to toggle dive on and off. This should be a dive toggle, not a slide toggle, but whatever. Some people theorize that maybe the slide had this small little delay feeling on Modern Warfare 3. It was a feedback thing that people were giving. The slide was much better in the beta and the updates and stuff for Weekend 2. It felt great, much better than Modern Warfare 2. Still slightly off from Modern Warfare 2019, which is the thing that a lot of people really wanted. I would say that it's 80% closer to Modern Warfare 2019 than it would be, you know, the slowness of Modern Warfare 2, if that makes sense. A lot of people were theorizing that that delay feeling is actually coming from the fact that you have dive and the slide mapped to the same stick, the same button, on controller at least. So in theory, this slide option, if you turn the dive off, should make your slide actually feel a little bit more responsive, because the game isn't deciding between, oh, is the player tapping it or are they holding it? The thing is, keyboard mouse players were able to have it mapped to 2 separate buttons, and the delay was still there. So I don't think it's actually going to get rid of that delay entirely, but who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it's been adjusted in general. Regardless, even if it felt like how it felt on the, you know, Weekend 2, I'm cool with that. Fine with me. Now, will I turn the dives on and off? I think I'll probably keep dive on, unless it actually makes a difference for the slide. If it doesn't make a difference for the slide, I'm gonna keep the dive on. No reason to go and, you know, limit my options there. Overkill vest lets you do 2 secondaries or 2 primaries. So this is really nice because especially during the camo grind, you end up running into these situations where I have to go and get kills with my secondary. But also, one of the most annoying things is to spawn in and have to immediately swap away from my primary every single time to get to my secondary. I want to be able to spawn in with my secondary. So if it's a situation also where I need to do my launchers plus secondaries, or I'm doing my launchers with my primaries and secondaries, it'll be nice to have this overkill vest because I can run a pistol and a launcher. I don't know if I can do pistol. Maybe I can do pistol. That would be pretty cool. I don't remember all of the secondaries in the game, but I'm gonna assume you probably can't do 2 riot shields and shit like that. That's my assumption. That's usually blocked off. No way they would allow that. That would be so... Yeah, they didn't do that. I don't even know why I put that out there. Anyway, better visibility. I don't know what they mean by that. I mean, I could see most things in this game, but better visibility, whatever they mean by that, it's definitely an improvement. Medals, pop-up animation, and match, that just makes everything more flashy, and it makes sense for this game to be more flashy and arcadey and in your face. The way that the XP even pops up on the screen with the gold text and the XP logo and all that stuff, it looks good. Everything is meant to really pop up in your face to let you know, like, you did this, you did that, you did all these things to make you feel like you're participating in something. I like all the pop-ups and shit. There appears to be improvements to visibility as well in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, with the diamonds above a player more bold to be easier to see compared to the beta. I'll say this though, looking at the camos that were leaked, they definitely need to be sped up. My feedback immediately, and also all of the comments and all the replies to it as well, about all of the leaks on basically every single one of the camos, people are asking them all to be sped up by at least like 30 30-40%. Again, we're gonna be going through this whole thing where, you know, we have to speed it up. Although, I will say that they are definitely faster than the original Orion speed. The original Orion speed was moving at like 10%. I would say that these ones are probably moving at like 40. I'd like them to be moving at like, you know, another extra 30% or so. All of them. Now, with people getting access to multiplayer, they are also getting access to maps and other things like that. Now, with that said, I don't know if it's completely legit, but I ended up seeing a picture of an in-game screenshot of Modern Warfare 3 with a Modern Warfare 3 weapon there, Modern Warfare 3 intro and text and everything in the bottom left. The player spawned in on shipment. The screenshot I actually saw was sitting right here. This was a screenshot, like, location of them standing right there. And in the screenshot, I'm not joking, it is a straight copy-paste. The exact same map. Now, the thing, maybe it's a bug, maybe it's not meant to be the exact same map, maybe it's, like, leftover or something like that, and someone can somehow access MW2 things through MW3, but it is the exact same shipment map. I mean, it's still raining, it's still the exact same skybox, it's the exact same all the way down to these tarps. The tarps are in the exact same location. The tarps have the exact same crinkles and wrinkles all over them. It is the exact map. I'm not saying it's the same design. It is the exact same map. No joke, copy paste, real copy paste. Now, I'm assuming day one, we're not gonna have small maps. Well, okay, the Rust will probably be there, but it'll probably be like in playlists and stuff like that. But it'll probably be in like just regular modes and, you know, there's no specific Rust playlist day one. I'm gonna assume they want people to go and play the other maps at least. But I'll say this right now, man, if it is actually the same exact shipment map, I have to say something. You guys need to change this. I'm sorry, I can't do this for another year. I cannot stare at this gray, rainy, wet, disgusting, ugly fuck-ass map for another year. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of people are like, well, dude, just don't play it. With that, I'll say, well, dude, just literally change the skybox. I'm not some dev, I get it, I know that, but please just at the very least, change this fucking skybox. Turn the rain off, give me blue fucking skies in the open sea, dude. What the fuck are we doing? What is this shit? Are you guys good? Get me off this gray, depressing shit. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm so sick of nighttime. I get it. I can just play a different map. I get it. And shit, if you guys do leave it the same, I might just stay on Rust. Now, I'm sure that they're eventually gonna have, you know, like a small map playlist, maybe even like a Modern Warfare 2 exclusive map playlist. There's no fucking way that it is an exact copy paste with the same sky. It could be the exact same copy paste. Just change the fucking skybox, please, dude. Please turn on the fucking lights. I don't know how quickly they can get that done, but dude, please, I really hope that that's not the case. Like, they also got access to Shoot House, which looks like the exact same. I don't know. They might be coming to the game. I'd assume it would make sense for them to come to the game. I'm gonna play Shipment anyway, but like, oh man. If that is the case, I'm happy that I only had to do one mastery challenge, and then the other two, I could just spend a whole fuck ton of time over in Zombie. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's gonna fucking ruin me. I can't look at it anymore. I can't. I'm ready for it. I have the energy for it, but I cannot stand to hear another wet fucking footstep on steel. Like, I'm so sick of it. Such a disgusting, probably my least favorite version of the map, to be honest with you. I love the way that the map is set up, but the atmosphere is one of the worst atmospheres I've ever experienced in a game. I fucking hate it. Imagine playing Call of Duty 4 on wet work the entire time. I would have quit the game. I wouldn't have even played COD 4 like that. Turn the fucking rain off. Turn the fucking sun on. Now!